Hi, this is Khan, and in this lecture, we will learn about the radio coverage planning in path loss. But first, let me tell you that path loss is basically a microwave link planning tool, but it has an added feature that you can, because in path loss, because it can create line of sight and it can do a lot of calculations. So the same calculation you can use and you can make a coverage map as well. And if you are aware, then this TETRA type of networks, which are quite in use around the world, basically because TETRA is not a full-fledged network, they cannot hire a full radio team. It's generally quite a small network. Some of the network has only one base station as well. So generally the transmission guys help them to provide a kind of coverage that can on the planning level that can work, so that you can tell that okay, if I will put this thing in, this will provide how much coverage and which of the areas. So with the help of path loss we can do some kind of coverage planning. Path loss provide this in two flavors. We can provide a local study of a single base station, and we can provide an area study as well if there are more than one base stations. So let's go and see how it is done. Okay, so if you remember, this is the place that we created the point to multi-point link. In the same place, we have the base station and local study and area study as well. In this video, I will show you the local studies, and in the next video, we will work on the area studies. But before going in that, let me add a few sites here because we don't have any site here. So let me add, for example, let me add four possible sites. Okay, just assume that these are our site that we want to plan, and before actually putting these site, we just want to see the area and the local study of these sites. So if you see, these are normal general sites, so they are kind of microwave sites. I mean, we cannot see that how there's a difference, how they are being used as a base station. So first I will have to convert this site into a base station before using it as a base station. So if I right click on the site, there is a base station option where you can create a base station. So I can convert this site in a base station. So base station basically a land mobile system, a small mobile system. Frequency used is generally quite low, near to GSM or the micro or the mobile frequency. I will keep it as it is. You can change it as per your allotted frequency. In the session data, we can give any call sign name just to know that which site is this. In antenna height, we have to tell it that what should be the approximate tower height and what should be the remote antenna height. So we will assuming 3 meter at remote. You can put the actual or the nearest value that you have. Antenna coupling we do not use. So base mobile station, these are basically, I don't have the actual TETRA or any other kind of radio solution with me. I don't have the exact radio files. I have just made up these numbers. I will just put some made up frequencies as well. When you are doing it, you should put the actual frequency that you have, but I'm just putting it just to fill it. Okay, so we have put everything in here. So let me click. You see the icon of the site is changed. Now the site has 3 sectors. So it's a mobile site now. Let me select the site, and now let me start the local study. So you can see that we have a create a study option here. So let me create a local study of this. So it will check 10 kilometer area. It will make a small 200-meter cells of it, and it will use normal SRTM. And these things, let me don't go into detail right now, because especially because we don't have the exact radio or exact thing, we are just doing it just to learn that how it is done. So let me generate the local study. Okay, so we can see that it has provided us with a local study, and you can see that because we know there was a mountain here, so you see that the coverage looks to be bad when it goes behind the mountain. Let me show you this. In local study we have this show detail. So show detail, what it does is that it will show us wherever our mouse will go. Like I take it here, it's saying that this place is receiving some signal. This place is receiving some signal. So some signal it is received behind the mountain because it's 50-meter high. So maybe I don't know how much this mountain is high, but we have majority of the signal on the left side of the mountain, and we have very less signal on the right side of the mountain. So I hope you get the idea that how much it can help us if we are going to develop a TETRA kind of solution in this area. If we have some transmission available, then we can make a coverage plan as well. Uh, Let me show you one more thing. Like for example, we right now we cannot see a lot behind it. So if you go in view and layers and transparency, so you can change the transparency of this. So if you see here now, the back end mountains are more visible. So now we can see that what is behind this, and we can see the map. And then if there is anything, I mean, if there is, because I have chosen a barren kind of area, but if it is some area where there is some road or something, then you can even check the coverage on the road or coverage on some specific area. Like for here, we can see that this mountain also have some good coverage on this side, but there is no coverage on that side. If you want to have a coverage on both sides of mountain, we will have to plan one more base station on this side as well. So I hope you get the idea. Now you know how to do it. So it will be, I'm sure that it will be a good learning for you. And let's meet in the next video where we will learn about the area study. So goodbye.